Morning light filters softly through thin white curtains. Inside a small kitchen, Clara, a gentle-looking woman in her 40s, stirs a pot of stew on the stove. Steam rises as the smell of pepper and spices fills the air. The door creaks open. Grace, her teenage daughter with bright eyes, walks in wearing her school uniform. She smiles and wraps her arms around her mother from behind. Clara turns, smiling back. She hands Grace a lunchbox wrapped neatly in a towel. "Don't forget your food, my sunshine," she says warmly. They sit together at a small wooden table. Sunlight shines across their faces as they eat and laugh quietly. The sound of birds outside blends with their laughter. A moment of peace. But when Grace leaves for school, Clara's smile slowly fades. She walks into her bedroom and closes the door softly. The light in the room is dim. Clara kneels beside an old wooden chest under her bed. She opens it and pulls out a faded photograph, a younger Clara and a smiling man. Her fingers tremble as she touches his face in the photo. Her eyes fill with tears. She whispers softly, "I did what I had to do. Forgive me." Thunder rumbles in the distance. That afternoon, rain begins to fall outside the small house. Grace returns home from school, shaking off her wet umbrella. She hums a tune as she starts cleaning the house. In her mother's room, she bends down to sweep under the bed and notices a small box covered in dust. Curious, she pulls it out and opens it slowly. Inside, she finds the same old photograph and a folded letter tied with a red ribbon. Grace sits on the floor, her heart beating fast. She unties the ribbon and opens the letter carefully. The paper is old and yellow. A voice echoes softly as she reads aloud. "My daughter, if you are reading this, it means you have found the truth. Your father is not dead. I kept him away to protect you." Grace's eyes widen, her hands shake. She steps back, breathing heavily. Her voice trembles as she whispers, "Not dead? My father is alive?" The wind blows the curtains open. Rain hits the window harder. Grace clutches the letter to her chest and runs out of the room. In the living room, Clara is washing dishes. She turns suddenly when she hears Grace's voice cry out, "Mom!" Grace's face is red with tears. She holds the letter high in her hand. "You lied to me," she yells. "You said my father was dead." Clara freezes. The plate slips from her hand and shatters on the floor. Her lips tremble as she whispers, "Grace, please let me explain." Grace shakes her head, her voice breaking. "You didn't protect me, Mom. You made me live a lie." She throws the letter on the floor and runs out into the rain. The storm is loud. Her footsteps splash in puddles as she disappears down the street. Inside the house, Clara falls to her knees, crying. She picks up the wet letter and holds it close to her chest. Her tears fall onto the paper. Days pass. The small house grows silent. Clara sits by the window every evening, staring at the road, hoping her daughter will return. Her eyes look tired. Her hair is uncombed. A clock ticks slowly in the background. One night, her strength fades. She collapses beside the chair, the sound of thunder echoing outside. Flashing red lights fill the screen. An ambulance rushes through the rain. Hospital machines beep as doctors hurry through the hallway. Grace arrives, soaked from the rain, running down the corridor in panic. She bursts into her mother's hospital room. Clara lies weak on the bed, breathing softly. Grace grabs her mother's hand and cries, "Mom, please don't leave me. I'm sorry. I forgive you." Clara smiles faintly, her eyes full of love. "I just wanted to protect you," she whispers. Grace sobs, holding her hand tighter. "I love you, Mom." Clara's eyes slowly close. The heart monitor gives one final beep, and the room falls silent. Grace sits frozen, tears streaming down her face. Outside, the storm stops. The clouds part. Soft sunlight breaks through the window, shining on her mother's peaceful face. Grace looks toward the light and whispers, "Forgive before it's too late. Love while you still can." The screen fades to black.